Hi there. Welcome to DJ Builds Bricks. I'm DJ. Today I'm building bag 2 of LEGO's Hogsmeade Village set 76457. I'm breaking it up bag by bag because I think trying to do one of these build with me videos for the entire set all at once would be far longer of a video than anyone would watch. So I'm hoping that in these bite-sized chunks, it'll be more appealing because I enjoy making them, and I hope you enjoy watching them. All right, so again, we have bag 2 here. I have the instructions over to the side of me, and it's calling for this bag and one of the bait plates that came along with the thing. So pour these out, see what we got here. Got another bag in a bag. Let me open that up real quick. Hopefully the... Oh dear. I heard one hit the floor. But again, hopefully the plastic bag noises aren't too loud. And then again, if you're a LEGO enthusiast, the sound of the bricks themselves is probably more of an ASMR sort of situation than anything. All right. But let's see what we got. And okay, we got a 1x3 brick. This 1x4 brick with the holes in it, and 2 of these little pin guys. See if I can make that at all visible. For next step here. Alrighty. And so I am super new at building, or not building, super new at making YouTube videos. And so I know they're going to be like incredibly rough starting out, right? My first videos are gonna be rough, but I'm hoping that if I keep at it, practice, eventually they'll be good. And because there's a YouTuber that I watch that I really like very much, this fellow FD Signifier, and in one of his videos he was talking about you know, kind of how to do the YouTube thing. And he said in there, you know, like, oh, you're gonna make 100 bad videos before you ever make a good one. And since this is video number 2 for me, well, probably like maybe 3 or 4, but 2 in this series, they're gonna be rough. But everybody's got to start somewhere, right? And ideally, I will get better. So let's see here. Got for the next step one of those. I need 5 of these little plates with the nose studs on top. Then 1 like that guy. 1 that. Gonna need 1 by 1 plate and 1 by 2 plate with no studs, and little L-shaped parts that always sort of reminds me of Tetris more than any other Lego piece. That one reminds me of Tetris. All right, and one of those 1x6 guy, 1x6 in pink, and it's gonna be, let's see, looks like brown in the manual, but I am not seeing brown here. Why am I not seeing? Oh, here we go. That's these guys. I was looking for a 1x2 size somehow. So my brain was like processing those as being half of their actual size. All right, and then, so now we've got all our pieces for the next step. We can start laying them out here. And like the book calls for. And as I talk about laying them out as the book calls for, and then I immediately start grabbing the wrong piece. Okay. We'll get these guys together here. Oh, I needed one more of these. Oh, I'm gonna need a bunch more of those. I wasn't looking. There's 7 of them I'm gonna need. Alright, well, I've probably got all the pieces. Let's see what we can do. And another those guys. And here's the brown one. And black plate. And another white one of those. And those guys. Need a white 1x2. 8, no stunts. And looks like this building's gonna have some sort of like one of those old school like diner black and white checker board patterns. It's my theory. I don't really know what this building. I know this is gonna be one of the buildings in the set because most of the set is buildings, but I don't actually know which building is which or what it's going to be, as I haven't really spoiled it for myself so far. But judging by this floor, I'm gonna guess that it's like maybe like a restaurant or diner kind of vibes, or who knows. People who spoiled it for themselves, I suppose, or people who built this one already. It came out a few months ago. Well, clearly that's not the right piece. Got that guy on there incorrectly. So, where we get our brick separator out and take that guy off. That is not what it's supposed to be there. And put on the right piece. And let's see. This guy and this. And another 2x2 plate and black plate and our little Tetris L and a white guy. So go back and forth. And this fellow. and base plate stud type guy, and the green one, which I think is all for step 2 of that. So let's turn our page here, and I'll take another shot at getting the right pieces set aside, because every step is a new opportunity. All right. And that guy. Okay. So we're going over here. And one of those. This, which I'm gonna guess is maybe like a doorway. Maybe that's where a doorway's gonna go. Let's see. Okay. And there we go. Step 3. Went pretty quick this. And one of those guys. And 2 of those. And 2 of those guys. And it's going to be 2 of those. And 1. Just 1 of those. This little wedge-shaped guy. And we're going to need 2 of those. And going to need 1 of those. We need 1 that goes the other way. That's not the right size. There we go. This guy. And that guy. Alright. Make sure that doesn't roll away. So what are we doing here? Alright. Taking the 1x6 little sand colored guy. And this guy. And 1. And that 1. And, oop. Got a little, I bet it's going to be like a little snow bit. Alright. Yeah. I love how these line up at an angle like that. Always amuses me on some of the more complicated interactions the bricks can have. Oh, did I not? Oh, alright. That guy. And yeah, so I bet this is going to be a doorway into the building, and then this is snow that's like accumulating outside the door. That's fun. Yeah. And then I'm guessing the sandy colored bits are more like maybe the sidewalk. We'll see. All right. And moving on to the next step. Got 1 of those. 1x3 little white plate. 1x2. And we're going to need 2 of those. And 2 going the other way. And looks like 4 of these guys. And then 1, 2, like this guy. Alright, and so Got some more pavement going on over here. And then back into the snow. Then keep going with the snow for a while. And just a stud out in the open. Something's probably going to go there. And keep laying out our plates. And let's see. Oh, there we go. That guy. That guy. Alright. Let's see, what do we got next? Somehow got to work on like framing. Definitely lighting and framing, I think, are my biggest areas of opportunity for making this whole process ideally more entertaining. And 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got dark one, and then this lighter gray, and then the white circle. Which I guess this is all getting out into more of a cobblestone street sort of situation. At the edge of the plate, which is kind of interesting. A lot of variety, which, if you've ever seen real cobblestone, there can often be a lot of variety there too. Very bumpy. All right. And let's see what we got here. We're gonna need this little guy and that guy. Need one of those. 2 of these little rounded top ones. And another one of the little L pieces. 4 more of these plates. And let's see. One of those. One of those. Need like an L brick. And this guy should do that next step, which starts with a little brown one over here. And then this fellow. And a little snow embankment, maybe. And oh, what do we got? We got 3 out from okay. And then do we have a 1 by? Oh, we need 2 of the 1 by 3 plates with the no studs on them. And another little clump of snow going on there. And another plate. And plate. And stud. And a little L-shaped piece. Oh, man. Guess what we've learned today is I am not great at reading a parts list. But hey, practice, right? Practice, practice, practice. some more where the gray went. All right. Got a stud. This guy. White stud. That. And that one. All right. Let's see. So this one go here, and then I'll stud and plate, and a little plate. And then this fellow goes there. All right, moving right along. We got our remaining bricks as almost a progress bar. All right. The 1x2, 1x3. Another little guy with the holes in him. And we're gonna need those little partial or quarter circles. That guy, and this longer wedge here. So got our 1x3. Our one with the holes. And there. Some more snowbank type action. And building up snow. And a little rounded edge. Plate and the other little rounded bit. All right. Let's see here. This sandy colored one. A white 1x2 plate. That one of those. A little quarter tile sort of looking guy. And those. Oh, neat. One of these, and no, two of those, one going the other way. 4 of these plates. So what are we looking at here? Got this fellow, and then gray bit here, and a little circle, and a plate, and building up our field of snow. I'm telling you, it's a very winter village scene this set is, which is the primary reason that I wanted it. It's like the LEGO Winter Village is my favorite theme. I mean, I like Harry Potter. Okay, I saw all the movies anyway. I listened to the unabridged audiobooks, but I didn't actually read the textbooks. And I enjoyed them. Yeah, but I'm not like a huge Harry Potter person. But I am very much like a winter village sort of person. I grew up with absolutely loving those those little ceramic villages that I used to see them in like the Hallmark store in the mall or whatever growing up, because I'm that old. Um, I think they still have them, but I was endlessly fascinated by them as a child, and the Lego Winter Village sort of hits that same nostalgia zone for me, and I think it's my favorite theme. Um, okay. I'm just sort of going for it on this step, since I think this might be, yeah, this is the last step for this bag worth of parts. So we should be using everything that's not an extra on this one. And that there. And well, it looks like mostly finishing out our cobblestone. And let's see, a light gray, and try to keep track of where I'm at. Okay. And a little dark gray one, and light gray, and we are just about, I think that's, yeah, so I think these other pieces are going to be an extra for that bag. So that is bag 2 of the LEGO Harry Potter Hogsmeade Village. And so thank you for watching. And I hope you stick around, come back for more, do all the YouTube things like comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.